Hi everybody, welcome to Uipath training. So today I'm gonna tell you how are you going to trigger a job using Orchestrator API call. So I'm using an application called Postman. So we will trigger the job using this application. So I've already prepared a notepad for the details that we need actually to trigger a job using Postman application or any applications which can do API calls, which can do those get post jobs and all. So yesterday, if you remember, I have already created a job for this temperature of cities, and I published this job to Orchestrator and created a process for the same. So now I'm gonna trigger this job using API call using the Postman application. For this Postman application, we need four things. First, to start the job, one is authentication, one is we need to get the release key, we need to get the robot ID, and we need to trigger the job. So we may start it one by one. First activity in Postman we will be doing is authentication. So click on here, and for authentication the request type should be post, and we need to get the endpoint here. I'll be telling you how we are going to get these endpoints also. So I'll copy this endpoint, I'll paste it here, then we are gonna enter the headers here. Headers, we need to enter the Uipath tenant name. So the tenant name we need to enter. We can get the tenant name directly from our orchestrator. If you open this page, you will get your tenant, and here three dots. If you open, you will get this API access. Once you click on it, you will get all those details. So here we have this tenant logical name, which is our tenant name. I'm gonna copy it from here and paste it here. Now body, we need to enter all these details to get authenticated. So our body type will be JSON. You can enter any kind of input format, but I would like to prefer JSON, so I'll click on raw. Then here you can change the format to JSON. I'll change it to JSON. These are all the available formats. I'll change it to JSON. So let me copy it and paste in the body here. And we're gonna get two things. One is client ID and other one is user token to do our authentication. So client ID we can again get it from same place. Here we have the client ID. I'll copy it and paste it here, and I'll get the refresh token, which is our user key. I'll copy it and paste it here. So once everything is done, we will hit a send request. So once I hit this send request, I got this status 200 OK, which means success, and I'll get this access token. So I'm going to copy this access token because it is required to do other API calls. I'm going to paste it here. So this is the access token that we got. Now what is the next activity? We will get the release key. So I'm going to copy the endpoint from here again and open a new API request. So here we're going to get our request type would be get. So I'm not going to change it. I'll paste the endpoint here. We don't need these braces actually. I'm going to remove it. Now again we need here authorization was already done. I'll make it no auth, and headers, same thing, we need to add it here, which is, so once you click on, you like enter, like select your content type, it will automatically add this header as well. So key is this one, which I'm gonna again get it from here directly and paste it here, and The second thing we need is authorization. This is required as we already did this authorization and got this access token. We will copy this and we will use this here. So before copying and pasting the access code here, we need to type bearer. We can call this as bearer token as well. So once I pasted it here, nothing else is required. We don't need any body because this is a get request. So I'm gonna send this request. So I got my response, which is again 200 OK, and I got all the processes. So currently I have two processes. I got temperatures and demo process was the default process. So for that this is the key, release key. I will copy it and again I'll paste the release key here. Now I'm gonna get the robot ID. So I'm gonna paste this and create a new request. Robot ID is required to know in which robot you want to run the process. So I'm gonna again make it no auth, and headers I'm gonna do it again authorization, and the other one is I'm gonna copy it from here. So these two values again we need. I will copy it from tenant logical name, the tenant name, and authorization. Again this authorization code is valid till 30 minutes. So after 30 minutes we need to generate once more the authorization code. Now again we don't need any body. I'll hit this send request, but I really don't want to reveal my username and passwords and anything, so I have already captured the screen for the same, and we're gonna get this again, this 200 response. Okay, and this robot ID we will get. So I have already copied this robot ID and pasted it. So after that we are going to trigger our job, which is the last part. So for triggering job, it is a post request. So I'm gonna again copy the start job API, which is this, paste it here. Authorization will be again no auth, headers will be first is our authorization, second is our tenant name, I'll copy it and paste it here, and authorization again is bearer, and I'll copy the access token and paste it here. Here we need to add our body with some few details. Again I'm going to keep it JSON only, and the details which we need to add is the robot ID, where our bot needs to run, and the release key, which exact process we need to run, and all those details. So I have already copied this release key which we got from this releases, and the bot ID which we got from get robots. So this is also done. So I'm gonna hit send. So once I hit send, you can see again it will write all the temperature details here. So if you wanna check how this temperature details, all the code for that, you can check my previous video for the same. So I'm gonna hit send here. So once I'm gonna hit send, you will see the icon will come. See, the icon came. That means the bot started. So we are running the job from API now. So now it's gonna take all the temperatures and write it. It will do the same thing as per my earlier video. So this is also a 201 created, and we're gonna check here the output, which is also done. So this is our API call. But again, you might be having one question that how I got this endpoint details. So if you open Google, we have a Swagger UI. This is my Swagger UI. I will click it here. So how you gonna fetch this UI? You need to write your a orchestrator URL here, and then Swagger, then UI, then index. So once you hit on this URL, you are going to get all the endpoints that you are going to use it to do the API call. So you can also do the API call here as well. In Swagger as well, you can also trigger your job. You can also do authentication. Yes. So if you see, you got all the details here. So I'm going to show you, see, for release. I did this OData release. I'll show you here. OData release. This is just my URL. So also here for this robots, we will get the robot IDs here as well. So these are all the endpoints, and we can also use some kind of filters and all for some specific ID we can also give to fetch some kind of specific robot details as well. This is jobs. We can also get all the job details here. We can also do the start jobs. So this is how it works. So these are all the endpoints that currently we have and we can use to do the API calls. So in the next one, even I can show you how we can do it using the Swagger application as well. We can also trigger the job using Swagger as well. So thanks for watching. If you have any doubts or something, you can add it in your comment section. Thank you so much. Bye bye.